All right, hey guys, welcome to All Is Well Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. And so I had did a couple of readings. Some of them was probably about a month ago. But what I'm noticing on this channel is that the readings that I'm doing is actually happening in real life. You know, the Most High is showing me through the news, and I don't even look at the news, but he's showing me stories that is happening in the news that is very, very similar to what comes out in my readings. Like, it's astounding. It's astounding how accurate my readings are, and how the things he is showing me in real life that is happening, how my readings is matching real life events. Yeah. Lately, the stories that I have been seeing has been located in Atlanta. God showed me two things that made it to the news, and they both were located in Atlanta. He just showed me one today. I did a reading a couple of days ago, and it says something about cover the child's eyes, make sure the child doesn't see something, they don't witness something, protect the child's eyes. And there was a story of a situation that happened in Atlanta, and the woman witnessed what happened, and her two children witnessed what happened. The woman said that she turned her head because she didn't want to see the event unfold, so she turned her head to not see it. I don't know if she did the same thing for the children, but she said that she did not want to see it, so she turned her head and closed her eyes. But according to the news story, it was her and two children that witnessed something terrible right before them. She said once again, she closed her eyes and she turned her head so she couldn't see it. And in the reading that I did, it was saying something about protect the children's eyes so that they don't witness or see an event. And there was another reading I did. Matter of fact, it was the same reading. This is another part of the reading that I did. It was saying something about construction, and that you may look on your GPS and see that the roads are clear. But pretty much once you get on the road, there's going to be something that happens that causes a delay. In Atlanta, something happened on the road just out the blue, and it caused traffic delays. There was another reading that I did a while back, maybe about a month ago, 2 months ago. This reading was just a general reading, but the event winded up happening in Chicago. In this reading that I did probably about a month ago, it was saying something along the lines of somebody's going to be looking you up and down, sizing you up to see how to get at you, pretty much. And there was a event in Chicago. It included two women and a man. One woman did something to another woman that were both associated with the man. And 9 times out of 10, one of those women was sizing the other woman up to see how she could, you know what I'm saying, do what she was going to do to that other woman. In this story, the man supposedly had the woman in a chokehold, and the other woman, 9 times out of 10, was sizing that woman up to see how she was going to get at her. And then also another thing happened. The guy, he was from Chicago, but the event with him that happened, it happened in another state. I want to say it was Ohio. And in the reading, it has mentioned something about a city in Ohio. So yeah, guys. So look, we're going to start this reading off slightly different from how I usually do it. We're going to read something. We're going to read one of these cards, and then we will get into the tarot and so forth. Okay? Take what resonates, discard what does not, but definitely take heed. And also, guys, like the video so that my channel can gain more viewers, because my messages is obviously meant to help people. My goal and my agenda is to help people overcome their obstacles, to give them clarity, and to help them make the best decisions for themselves so that they can stay on the right path, on the right track. Okay? Give me one card. If you want, you can focus on whatever your issue is, and we will find out together if the cards is going to speak to you. Well, we won't find out together because I won't know. Only you will know. Give me one card. I'm going to keep shuffling until I get one card. So you guys have this time to think on what it is that you want answers to, okay? Instead of one card, it looks like we got two. The very first card, it reads, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside of you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. All right, the next one, it reads, let me turn this music down. The next one reads, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. I feel like the cards are also speaking to me. I would assume that the cards are speaking to everyone. Everybody. Put joy in your heart. It will make life so much better for yourself. And also be generous. Sow seeds into others. Sow seeds into my channel, because I give and I do these readings. I share my gifts with you guys to help you. So back into me. You could like. You can send donations. I'll put my donation link in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. Speak positively about me and this channel. Basically, what you put out in the world is what you will get back. And it's not fear-mongering. It's not fear-mongering. So even if you decided not to do it on my channel, even if you go and sow good, loving, pure seeds somewhere else, you will get that back, okay? Alright, so we're gonna do tarot. While I am shuffling, you can go ahead and meditate or think about whatever it is that you want clarity on, and you will find out if the cards are speaking to you or not, okay? Make sure you listen to the end so you don't miss the message that is for you, because in one reading can speak on 10 different situations. It can speak to one reading, can speak to so many people. So make sure you listen. Alright, let's cut the cards and let's get into your reading. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. Okay, you got the Sun card, Pisces, Leo. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, Leo. You got the Magician. Alright, Pisces, Leo. Alright, you got Leo energy here, Leo. Okay, Sagittarius is here as well. You got Earth energy. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Alright, and then you got the Hangman. Got the Five of Swords. Alright, got the King of Pentacles here as well. And you got the Nine of Pentacles, and you got Justice, and you got Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups. Alright, the cards is pretty much saying, like, hold up. You see somebody is being nurturing, or you see someone is being nurtured. You see someone is taken care of. There's this energy of like a swift perspective change. It's like all of a sudden there's this realization that someone is taken care of, that someone is nurtured, or someone is nurturing. Whoever this person is that's nurturing, they have all the tools and resources that they need to be seen as burdened. This is a switcheroo energy. There is somebody here that is trying to play with reality, the reality of the situation. This is energy of someone acting sick, acting burdened, acting as if they just can't do something. They're acting as if it's just too heavy. It's just too hard. Somebody doesn't want you to see them pull off a illusion. This is illusion energy. I say that because you have the Magician. Somebody has all the tools and resources to carry their own weight. They do. But they're creating this illusion that the weight that they have to carry is just too much. It's just too much to bear. I pick up the energy that someone is seen as nurturing, loving, kind. But that's because they have all the tools and resources to pull this illusion off, to be seen that way, to be recognized as nurturing, kind. But this person is burdened. So somebody is coming off as if everything is okay. They're creating a illusion. They are. You have the Hangman here. And behind the Hangman, you have the Five of Swords. Somebody is manipulating the situation. Then you have the Page of Cups here. Yeah, somebody's manipulating their emotions so that they can be valued, so that they can be cared for, so that they can stop doing something. There's something here about watched over. This Nine of Pentacles and this Justice card. I don't know. But overall, what I'm picking up thus far is that somebody is doing a bait and switch in regards to who they are. They want to be seen. Not even that they want to be seen. They have all the tools and resources to be seen as nurturing, kind, and pleasant, and overwhelmed as well as burdened. I'm also picking up too that whoever this person is that is pulling this illusion off that they are nurturing, kind, pleasant, and so forth, that in the end they're going to be recognized as a burden. Or somebody sees someone who is nurturing, kind, and pleasant. People see this person that is nurturing, kind, and pleasant. They see this person as a burden. What was the card saying? These two cards right here. One was talking about happiness and the other one was talking about generosity. This could be the generosity. Somebody's being very generous when it comes to burdening you. They're being very generous with their burdens onto you. So because this person is being generous with their burdens onto you, that's what they're going to receive in return. Because wasn't the card talking about what you put out is what you get back? So if someone is burdening you, they're going to receive those same type of burdens, or they are just going to be burdened in return. If someone is blocking you and they're hiding the fact that they're blocking you, they're not going to be able to see when they are blocked and burdened and overwhelmed. I pick up the energy that you know that you're burdened. You know it. You may not know how you became so burdened, but you know that you're burdened. And even though you're burdened, you're still carrying your weight, even though you don't know where these burdens came from. I'm picking up the energy of a projection. You got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is mental. Six of Swords, and then with me saying projection, this is like clean transitions. This is like 4K. This is 4K energy. Now, the same energy that I'm picking up on, it feels like a reading that I did a long time ago. I got another channel, guys. I've been on YouTube for about 5-6 years now. On my other channel, I'm picking up the same energy from a reading that's on the other channel. But either way, we was talking about projections. We was talking about like 4K, like crystal clear, right? Six of Swords came out as a projection, a crystal clear projection. This is definitely a illusion type of energy. This is illusions. We're going to clarify each card to make sure, because I'm just picking up illusions. It's like it feels as if it's kind of hard for me to break the barrier to see what's behind. Yeah, it feels like it's kind of hard for me to break this barrier to see what's behind it. But I'm picking up the energy illusion. All right, let's clarify. Got the Three of Cups. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You got the Lovers. You got the Two of Pentacles. You got the Empress. And you got the Fool card. Yeah, Ten of Rods, the Empress, and the Fool card. Somebody is acting like they're just overwhelmed. And then I got the Fool card. That's because they think that by them acting as if they're overwhelmed, that it's going to bring in a new beginning, a new cycle for them. It's going to bring attention to them. It's going to bring support to them. If this is what this person is doing, it could be a mother with the Empress here. Woe is me energy. They love doing the woe is me because it brings them in new energy. They love acting like something is wrong with them because when they act like something is wrong with them, it brings them in new energy. This person is going to wind up being recognized for trying it. So basically, this person is going to try to pull the wool over your head, over your eyes, over someone's head, over someone's eyes. This is definitely some trickery fucking energy in this reading. Somebody is communicating with every tool that they got. Somebody's trying to talk to you. Somebody's trying to tell you something. Somebody's trying to get in contact with you. And you recognize that this person is trying to get in contact with you. You recognize that this person is trying to get in your energy. You're burdened by this person constantly trying to get in your energy. And you would love to just have a new beginning. You would love for this person to leave you be so that you can go on about your life. Someone, Sun card and the 3 of Cups. Somebody's having fun planning your energy. And you see very clearly who it is that's planning your energy. God sees the people that's planning your energy. And God is going to see to it that these people that's planning your energy, that it's just a waste of time. They're wasting their time. But someone is still nurturing whatever it is that they're up to, whatever it is that they're doing. And they're using every tool and every resource to communicate to you that you see that they're trying to burden you. And whoever this person is that's trying to burden you, it's almost as if they're communicating to you. They would love for you to have a new beginning. So basically, somebody's trying to tell you what it is that they're doing. They're trying to tell you that they are having a good old time, making you focus on them. And I think you just want these people or this person to go ahead and get out of your life. Somebody is making it crystal clear. Got the Tower. They're making it crystal clear, or they see very clearly, or you see very clearly. That's the last card right here is the World card. That's the 6 of Pentacles. That's the 4 of Pentacles. That's the 4 of Swords. That's the Tower. And that's the 6 of Swords. Well, you got the Tower and you got the World card. So this Tower is going to come to an end. 7 of Swords energy. This is 7 of Swords at the bottom. And there's some trickery energy. It is. Like it's... yeah. It's trickery to the point where I don't want to invest my energy in it. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Get you some rest. Maybe it's talking to me. Like, you know? Because this is trickery. I see it. I sense it. I feel it. It's like it's crystal fucking clear. Even without me knowing all the details, it's crystal clear that this is trickery. Alright, I'm picking up the energy of that. Somebody has the power to get you to see, to get you to realize. Somebody has the power to awaken you. Somebody has all the tools and resources, and they love communicating to you so clearly. Somebody loves the fact that you understand them so clearly. Like it's crystal clear. The messages that they send out to you, it's crystal clear. You get it. And it's like whatever it is that you're getting, understanding, You had no training. It's like you just understand something. And then not only do you just understand it, you explain it precisely to a T. Crystal clear. Crystal clear clarity. I feel like the cards is trying to tell you to try to raise your vibration, or try to have fun. Try to have fun with this skill, this talent that you have. And get you some rest. Think. See clearly what it is that you're doing. Rest, hold back, pull your energy back, and see clearly what it is that you are doing. Whatever it is you're doing, you're carrying the full weight of it. You're handling whatever it is that you're doing. You're burdened by it, yes. You're overwhelmed by it, yes. But you got it. You got it. The burdens that you feel, some of those burdens are going to fall away. At least two of them. Two of the burdens. So your load has been lightened. Two of the burdens has fallen away. They're behind you now. There's another burden that's getting ready to fall as well. So basically, you're getting the job done. This is definitely about you knowing exactly what it is that you're doing. What are you investing in? Do you see yourself doing it? Do you see, like, if you were on the outside looking in, do you see what it is that you're doing? If you do see what it is that you're doing, communicate it. Tell exactly what it is that you're doing, or tell your spirit guide, or tell God, reiterate back to them what it is that you're doing, because they see you investing, they see you doing something, but they want you to tell them yourself what it is that you see yourself doing, like in real time. Like hypothetically, they can see you washing dishes, like God, the spirit team, so forth. They see you washing dishes. They want you to communicate to them what it is that you are doing. And I can almost guarantee you, when you communicate back to them what it is that you are doing, you're going to tell them that you're thinking, you're calming your mind down, you're finding peace, you're gaining stability. Even though you're washing dishes, they see you washing dishes. But what are you really doing when you wash dishes? For instance, their spiritual team, God and so forth, they can see you taking a bath, you know? But then when you tell them what it is that you're doing, you're going to tell them that you're cleaning all that darkness out of your energy. You guys get the gist of what I'm saying? So the card's saying, love what it is that you're doing. Love your peace. Love your peace. Because there is someone that is trying to keep you away from being in a peaceful state, from being balanced. Somebody's trying to keep you off balance. But you have all the tools and resources that you need to raise your own vibration. For instance, washing the dishes can raise your vibration. Taking a bath or shower can raise your vibration. Reading a book can raise your vibration. Writing, coloring, tying your shoe, cleaning your shoes, doing your hair, doing your makeup, organizing your closet. All of those things can raise your vibration. You have all the tools and resources that you need to have leisure. Okay? You are in your new beginning. You are in the new phase of your life. So keep trying. Keep trying to raise your vibration, because you do have all the tools and resources that you need to raise your vibration. And if you do not have all the tools and resources that you need, Six of Pentacles, it will be given to you. Okay? To each and every last one of you. You will experience realization. And whoever it was that was putting burdens on you, those burdens is about to fall right into that person's lap. So you're going to be relieved of your burdens. And whoever's putting those burdens on you, they are now going to be burdened, and they're going to have to nurture the burdens that they tried to put on you. You will experience peace, leisure, relaxation, calmness. You will not stay in the energy of PTSD and anxiety, etc., stress, worry. You're not going to stay in that energy. You have everything you need to raise your vibration. Okay? And it's like the card is also saying too that already, as of right now, the person who was intentionally trying to overwhelm you, they now have to nurture overwhelming energy. And they don't even see it. They don't even notice that they are overwhelmed. The same way you didn't notice you was overwhelmed. You was just carrying that weight. You was just taking it one day at a time. You kept trying. You kept reaching for new energy. Not realizing that it was somebody out in the world who was somehow, some way putting burdens on you. You're going to be relieved of those burdens. Okay? And those burdens is going to be on the lap of the person who is sending those burdens out to them. And that person is going to be dedicated, loyal to those burdens. They're going to have to take care of those burdens that they sent out to you. So once again, a switcheroo. That's what I kept on saying earlier. It's a switcheroo here happening. Somebody's going to leave you alone. You see, like in order for this person right here to have the cup in her hand, at some point he had to have been turned to her to give her that cup. And while he was turned to her to give her that cup, his back was turned to this young lady. There's a switcheroo. You're going to be given something to give you leisure. It is your turn to receive. And now it's time for this person to drink from their own cup. So that's why the cards was telling you to find your happiness within and to give generously. Because when the 360 happens and what you put out returns back to you, you're going to get exactly what you put out. The same way this person here, what they're drinking, is exactly what they put out into the world. Their karma, their burdens, that's not your problem. It's not for you to know. It's not for you to worry about. Just know this. Somebody put a lot of burdens out into the world. And that person is going to drink from the cup of the burdens that they put out. Okay? The cycle between you and this person is over. It's over. You can heal now. You can heal and you can bask in your own energy, void of PTSD, stress, worry, anxiety, and etc. Yes, and you're going to bind yourself to that. This is a good doubles card right here. This is binding yourself to positivity. This is binding yourself to ending the cycles of burden. This is binding yourself to healing energy, to your wish fulfillment. This is binding yourself to your own personal energy. This is binding yourself to being in control over yourself, over your vessel. And that was the goal the whole time. So even though this person was burdening you, putting burdens on you, the reason it was allowed, because change is inevitable. That season, that cycle was always going to come to an end. And you was always going to heal. You was always going to get back in control over your energy. You have always been binded to be in control over your life and over yourself and to live in your original authentic energy. I'm picking up that that's what you guys signed up for. You and the person that was overwhelming you. Like before that person got here on earth, they binded themselves to a contract to burden you. And before you got to earth, you agreed to that contract and said, okay, that person is going to burden me when I get on earth. So I agreed to it. That's what you said to yourself before you got here. Okay, I agreed to it. But the reason you agreed to it, because you knew for a fact that it was going to come to an end, that you was going to heal, that you was going to be in control of your own energy. That's why you agreed to it. That's why it happened in your life. The person who was burdening you, they also knew that they couldn't burden you forever. They also knew too that they were going to be left with the short end of the stick in the end. So basically, the person who was overwhelming you, in my opinion, they took a stupid contract. They took a stupid position, in a sense. But I guess the reason that this person agreed to overwhelm you was because they knew that they would be nurtured. That people would be forced to nurture them, to take care of them. So they said, before they got here, all right, I'm going to burden that person right there. And while I burden that person, people are going to be forced to nurture me and take care of me. But the cycle is eventually going to come to an end. And when it comes to an end, I will feel nurtured. I will feel nurtured. This is the devil tricking. The devil tricked his child. This Queen of Pentacles and this Ten of Rods, the devil tricked his child. Yes, he did. Because look, you got the I did a reading, and it was talking about how somebody is about to get into a fight with the devil. They're going to be fighting the devil. I feel like it's this person right here. This person is about to be overwhelmed. And this is the person that was overwhelming you. This is you being an angel, walking this earth. And I pick up that this is the energy where you both had a contract. I'm picking up too that these cards right here, the World card, the Star card, the Chariot, the Devil, and this for a rise, that this is somebody in a contract with the devil. Their time is up. This person now has to heal. They have to live in their own toxic energy. That's what this is. This is somebody living in their own toxic energy. Because I know I said earlier that this devil is a positive card, but technically this devil is a positive card. This is binding because this devil is also being binded to always be a earth angel, to be a child of God. Like that's written in stone. That cannot be changed. No matter what happens in your life, you're going to always be an angel, a person of the light. You're binded to that. That's your contract. Your contract is to be a angel, a earth angel, a chosen, a child of God. That's your contract. This other person's contract, whatever their contract was or is, it's over with now. This person who binded themselves to the devil, they now have to heal. They have to heal. They have to live in their own energy. And whatever energy it is that they have to live in is toxic. It's terrible. It's terrible. I feel like somebody sacrificed themselves. Yeah, somebody sacrificed themselves. You don't have to worry about this person. Calm your emotions down. Somebody sacrificed themselves to the devil. And you're nurtured. You're legendary of the light. Internally, you are a child of the light. Yes, you belong to God strongly. God's energy is all around you. It's circulating around you very slow. Like God's energy, opulence, I'm assuming, it's like circulating around your body really, really slowly. Getting you all the way together, getting you in your own energy. But this person who is bound to the devil, they're trying to act like They didn't sacrifice themselves. They trying to act like everything that they did didn't backfire in their face. They're trying to act like they're emotionally unaffected. Yeah, but this person is doomed. No matter how hard they can hide it. They have all the tools and resources to come off as if they are, high vibrational. They do. They're going to come off as if they're a new person. They're going to come off acting as if they're innocent. This person has all the tools and resources to raise their vibration when they come off as if they're high vibrational. That's the magician. That's an illusion. This person is a fool for trying whatever it is they tried. But I'm also picking up too that this person is acting innocent. They're acting as if they are forgiven. They're acting as if they are a child of the light. They're acting as if, things are kumbaya. I feel like this is a remembrance card, where it's like this person is remembering how much they enjoyed and loved overwhelming you. And it's like they're telling the whole world how much they loved and enjoyed overwhelming you. They're telling everybody how they just, had a good old time doing whatever fucked up foul shit it is they have done. And they are going to be recognized for their efforts. This person is going to be recognized for what it is that they invested in. Yeah. But the backlash, the other side of the story, is that this person has to nurture the burdens that they put out into the world. They signed a contract to overwhelm and burden an earth angel. I'm assuming that this contract was like really between God and the devil. Like the devil said, hey, my child gon' do this. And God was like, alright, and my child gonna do this. And the devil was like, okay, so the devil was like, my child gonna do this. God like, okay. God like, okay, my child gonna do this. And the devil like, alright. And God was like, if I allow this to happen, the only way I'm gonna allow this to happen is that, devil, your child, when their cycle is over, your child is gonna be filled with nothing but burdens. And my child is gonna be basking in opulence. That's the only way I'm gonna allow your child to come on earth during the time frame of my child. And they shook hands, agreed. And then they sent you to earth, and they sent that other person to earth, and that other person overwhelmed you. And now the cycle is over. And now that person has to deal with what it is that they have done. And now you can bask in your own high vibrational energy and be in control over your energy, your vessel, yourself, your emotions, just everything about you, and have opulence and peace. The cycle, the contract between God and the devil in regards to you and that person is over. You do not have to worry about that person anymore. Only thing you need to worry about is getting yourself back in alignment with your original self. Only thing you have to worry about now is fully purging and detoxing the PTSD, the anxiety, the stress, the worry. That's it. And you're going to be given all the tools and resources that you need to just purge it out your system. And then you're going to be back to your original, authentic, earth angel, loving, beautiful, amazing self. Okay? What is this? Knight of Wands. Move quickly. Hurry up. Hurry up, chosen one. Hurry up, child of the light. Hurry up, God's children. Purge the remaining residue of that PTSD, anxiety, worry, stress. Go ahead. Hurry up. Get that shit up out your system. Hurry up. Hurry up, chosen ones. The cycle's already over. You're done with that person. That cycle, that contract is done. So hurry up. Get back in the energy of the light. Get back high vibrational. Get back to having faith. Get back to trusting God. Get back to being optimistic. Get excited. Go do the work that brings you joy. Go do the work that you truly believe in. Go do the work that you have faith in. Chosen one, hurry up. Yeah, you're calm. You're peaceful. Your emotions have been balanced, aligned to God's will. God's children will have peace. They will experience and have serenity. They will have so much faith that they are taken care of that is normal. It will become normal for you to feel amazing. So much so that you don't even recognize it anymore. It's just a way of being, a way of life for you. To be well taken care of. Come on, child of the light. Hurry up. Get to it. Just go ahead and jump in that energy. Just go ahead and just jump in God's energy. That's it. Just jump in it. Just hop right on in it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just hop in it. You probably can tell yourself right now, I feel amazing. And guess what? You feel amazing. Magician. Get to work. You got all the tools and resources that you need. Yeah. Start thinking like a child of God. See your future. You know where your future is headed. Oh my God. Whoever this person is that's bothering you, they still at it. So I guess the contract is not over because they still, and maybe the contract is over and that person just didn't get the memo or when the contract would be over. So that's the thing. You chose one. You get the memo of when the contract is over. The contract is over with now. You're getting the memo. The person that's attacking you, they have not gotten the memo that is over with. So that person is still trying to burden you. They're still, you know what I'm saying, projecting bullshit onto you. They're still trying to make you lose your faith, lose your optimism. They're still attacking you. They're still throwing doubt at you. They're still trying to overwhelm you. And this person is moving quickly to use all their resources to do some type of mental projection onto you of some bullshit. They're still projecting bullshit at you. So basically, the person who's attacking you did not get the memo. Yeah, the person that's attacking you is still focused and paying attention to you. But I'm picking up that their eyes will be closed. They will not be able to see. Even though this person has moved quickly to pull out their tools and resources to project negative, low vibrational energy onto you, and they are focused intently on every detail about you, their eyes, their mind, their work is getting ready to close out with the Page of Swords. Their mind is dwindling away. Yep, 7 of Rods blocked. 5 of Pentacles laid to rest. And this person, whoever this is attacking you, they are going to be stopped from attacking you because the contract is over with. That's why. They're just not getting the memo that, okay, they can stop now. But maybe the reason that they don't want to stop is because they really enjoyed attacking you, overwhelming you. They loved it so fucking much. You know, the devil could have even told them, hey, the contract is over with. You can stop now. But they loved it so much, they just, you know, formed this ridiculous habit to the point where it has become addictive. It's like they just can't stop, so that's why they're still at it. But their eyes is getting ready to be closed. something here is going to be made blind about the person that's attacking you. Like they will no longer be able to see, or you will no longer be able to see this person. And the reason that you're no longer going to be able to see this person is because, I mean, this is the Nine of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. That's because they're going to be alone in a coffin, pressed down in the earth so deeply that they're not going to be able to be heard. So therefore, you're going to heal. Yeah, this person is being moved out of your energy. Yeah. Somebody is definitely trying to send manipulative energy towards you, but you're already high vibrational. So therefore, the negative energy that this person is sending to you is not working at all. It's powerless. It's rendered powerless. But once again, this person is still working to do DIE magic on you, or DIE magic on your foundation, on whatever your solid foundation is, but your solid foundation is God. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to be taken care of, though. This whole situation is going to be taken care of. Yeah. Where we at? Damn, we at 50 minutes that fast. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the person that's attacking you, they are being slowed down. Give me one card. Damn, 50 minutes that fast. I promise you, it seemed like I only been on here for like 20 minutes. Give me one card to close out. Excuse me. Instead of one card, we got 2 cards again. And look, it says shape-shifting communicate. I know it says shape-shifting and tree of life. I'm going to read it from the book. 35. Then you guys saw the light just switch, right? I mean, if you guys was listening to my other readings, everything that's happening in this reading came out in my other readings. Like, so if you guys like listen to every reading, you guys will see that this shit is real. And then the things that they're showing within the reading, like right now, this is prominent stuff, things that you will, you know what I'm saying? When you, like, you're gonna know, like, the energy is very bold. Okay? They're very bold. So if you have eyes, you can see, and if you have ears, you can hear. What it says knowledge surrounds you. Reconnect with nature today. You have received this card as the universe wants you to get back to your roots and ground your soul. The tree of life is a sacred tree that contains the knowledge of the universe. When you are grounded and connected to the earth, you have the ability to tap into the knowledge contained within the wisdom of the tree. The Tree of Life psychic reading card indicates that you are not isolated. It is a message that you are deeply connected to the world around you and all within it. The energy of the tree wants you to realize you have the ability to thrive and grow when you are connected to the universe. The tree also indicates what an amazing and unique being you truly are. You guys see with your own eyes. You hear with your own ears. Everything I said, now it's coming out in this reading. So we're about to read the other card. I mean, it's coming out like while I read in this reading, like when I read the books and stuff. And if you saw my other readings, you'll understand this light. It explained this light in one of those readings. But not just this light, anything symbolic to it, like even in your own world, like when certain things happen. In my other reading, it was telling about like when certain things happen in your life, in your own world, what it means. But mind you, you as a listener, you are in your own world witnessing my video. So therefore what happens in my video is a message for you, because technically it's happening in your world. Now also it's happening in my world as well, because I'm doing a reading and this light thing is happening in my world. So therefore there's messages with that light situation for me as well. But because you're witnessing it, there's messages for you as well. And then let's say that you don't even, let's say you turn this off, right? And then something similar happens. Those are also personal messages for you as well. If that makes any sense. I'm not finna go there. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. The reading is already 50. It's already an hour long. Most high. All right. What it says transition and change are flowing through you. Relax and know you have the power to be what you want to be. While most people think of Cernunnos as a god of the Celts, the truth is this energy is far, far older. Prehistoric man covered himself with the skins, hair, feathers, and bones of the animals he hunted. He danced around his fire. As the shadows played against the cave walls, man changed into the very animals he targeted. Shape-shifting is a way of gathering power and information. This is one of the earliest principles of magic. Like attracts like. If you want to catch a stag, be a stag in the ritual dance. Feel the stag. Think like the stag. Be one with the stag. And then you can better connect with the stag, should you need to hunt it. By honoring this father hunter, the horned one, ancient ones felt they would be better fed and better prepared, and so more successful. Cernunnos is often depicted as half human and half stag, although sometimes he is simply depicted as a man with a glorious set of antlers that seem to pierce the sky. His energy is vital, flowing, fertile, and connecting. Today, he is a symbol of the purest masculine energy, untainted and fully connected with his strength and will and wildness. For this reason, he is extremely popular with the modern pagan and witchcraft communities and is a patron of those who work on facilitating change as environmental activists. You can call upon his shape-shifting energy when you wish to transition from one identity to another, or to shift back into your most authentic self. If you feel like you've changed recently in ways that don't feel right to you, or in ways that feel untrue to your nature, it's time to shift back with Cernunnos. Now guys, if you guys listen to my other readings, it was talking about how you were going to get the gifts of the person who spies on you, and they will not be able to get their gifts back. What I'm picking up from reading this card, the person who was overwhelming you, they were copying you, they were acting just like you to attract your energy, and they had an amazing time being just like you to attract your energy. Their gifts has been taken away from them, and it has been given to you so that you can do as you see fit with it. So anytime that you need to switch into a different person for whatever situation, you have been entrusted with this gift to use it for the light, to use it for your benefit. Okay? It is time for you to experience and utilize shape-shifting energy. Basically, you are a shapeshifter. You can become anybody you want to become. You're very powerful. and you love that energy about yourself. You're best of all worlds. You had a low vibrational person who saw it about you, and they wanted to be just like you. So they imitated you to call in your energy onto them. They are no longer able to use your energy anymore. You are being given your energy back because you have proved to the Most High that you are going to use it correctly. So have fun, whether it was your energy originally or not. You're being given the energy to use how you see fit. And whenever you feel out of sorts, you can just snap your finger and get yourself right in alignment. Yeah, take your time with this energy. Learn to use it. Keep trying to utilize and work this energy that you got, this gift that you got. Because you gotta master. You gotta fill it out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta step into the role. You gotta step into it. All right, and then take your time with it. Fill it out. See how it feels. Okay. Whoever is the ruler, I guess Cernanos is the ruler of this energy. They're heartbroken that you look down upon shape-shifting energy. They're heartbroken that you look down upon magic, basically. Like you don't like magic. You look down upon and you look at magic like it's the Three of Swords. Whoever invented this energy, which I'm assuming is Cernanos, they are heartbroken that you feel that way. They're heartbroken that you see it that way. So they're going to do a solid for you. They're going to bless you with this energy in a new way. In a new way, so that you don't look at it as being the Ten of Swords energy. Yeah, they're going to help you let go of thinking that it's terrible, that it's pointless, that it's useless. Like you're just casting it out. You don't want the energy at all. You don't like it. You're staying away from it. You don't want it. You're not even talking to it because instead you would rather heal. But you are a healer. And you're in control of utilizing the energy however you see fit. So it doesn't matter how much you don't like the fucking energy. It don't matter if you think the worst of the fucking energy. It's yours. And you can do whatever you see fit with it. Yeah, it's all for you. And if you don't do nothing else with the energy, use it to raise your vibration. Use it to remove your PTSD, your worry, your stress, all of that. Nurture it in that way. Learn to love it. Learn how to activate it and learn that you got to learn how to turn it on and off. You can turn it on whenever you want to. You can turn it off whenever you want to. It's all yours. With the Ten of Pentacles. It's yours. You just been gifted with a very beautiful and amazing thing, amazing gift. So now the universe is waiting to see what your first act is going to be with this new spiritual gift that you got, because it's yours. Emperor, it's all yours. You can oversee it however you want, but see, the universe knows that you're going to bring in the Ten of Cups with it, and they are just saddened at the fact that somebody in your life made something that was meant to be so good appear to you to be so bad. But the universe is giving you the gift so that you can see that it's not a bad gift. It was just in the hands of a bad person. And now it has been taken out of the hands of a bad person and given to you. So now you work it how it's supposed to be worked. You work it in a righteous way. Yeah. It's all yours. So get fired up. Get fired up. Yep, get fired up. Yep. the universe already knows you're gonna do something serious with this energy. Oh my God, it's gonna be legendary. Oh my God, now that you know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you about to be the next billionaire? What you finna do with this energy? Because look, even with me saying billionaire, you're thinking money, right? You probably can't accumulate that much money. But see, it's not gonna be the money that rule you. Because you know that it's not about money. You know that it's about happiness and being generous. It's not about greed. It's not about being selfish. So basically, the universe knows that you're not going to just use this energy for selfish reason. You're going to use this energy to bring in the Ten of Swords. To bring in the Ten of Cups. The reason I said the Ten of Swords is because I saw the Three of Swords. But they know that you're going to use it to bring in the Ten of Cups. The person who misused this energy, oh my God, they are locked in with the devil. Oh my gosh, it's terrible for them. And whoever this person is, they may try to come off as if ain't nothing wrong with them, but that they battling the devil. You're not. They are. All right, guys, that is the reading. Love and light, and take care.